Herzlich willkommen bei Before Your Eyes. Ein Story-Spiel mit einem kleinen Steuerungstwist, den zeige ich euch sofort. Das Spiel wird man mit Blinzeln. Ich habe es eben schon mal mit der Brille versucht zu kalibrieren. Geht mit meiner Brille nicht so gut, deshalb versuche ich es einfach mal ohne. Positioniere deinen Kopf so, dass der Kasten grün bleibt. Der Kreis darunter sollte immer sich dann fühlen, wenn du blinzelst. Sieht gut aus. Geh auf deinen Bildschirm und blinzel ein paar Mal, während wir deine Augen kalibrieren. Scan. Blinzel am besten so, wie du normalerweise blinzelst. Wenn ich jetzt warte, wie ich blinzel, dann dauert das. Ja, ich habe den einen nicht erkannt, aber das ist schon ganz gut. Passt schon. Ich hänge eben schon in dem Menü. Mit der Brille war es eine Katastrophe. Wo mein rechtes Auge dunkler beleuchtet ist. Bei diesem Spiel geht es um Blinzeln, denn jedes Mal, wenn du blinzelst, wird das vom Spiel registriert. Versuche, auf dem weißen Symbol zu blinzeln. Funktioniert. Wenn du ein Metronom siehst und blinzelst, springt die Geschichte vorwärts. Blinzel weiter. Hier in Trance. Fühl mich auf? Ja. Die kann nur ein bisschen laut sein. Ich versuche es mal leiser zu machen. Kann ich hier Pause drücken? Nämlich leider keine richtige Soundeinstellung. Ich muss das in Windows ein bisschen leiser ziehen. Auch eigentlich schon gemacht. Er hat sogar die 5, aber er war noch super laut. Nur 4%. Die heutzutage sind immer richtig laut. Ich weiß nicht, was mich für eine Geschichte erwartet. Bin echt gespannt.
That's mine. Well, hello there, stranger. Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I ask you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you, if that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special. See all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? Better word than that.
Kann nicht so viel reden bei dem Spiel, glaube ich. Mal schauen.
A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there? Big scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case, tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud to stern. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you...
Oh.
We don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chance.
Genau, der Greenscreen ist jetzt zu sehen, aber man kann kein Chroma Key einstellen im Spiel. Also entweder zeige ich gar keine Webcam, was dann mit dem Blinzeln doof wäre, oder halt das. Und ich fand halt den Greenscreen schöner, dass er eine Farbe, dann weiß man das Gericht dazu. Was passiert hier? Okay, ich gehe dann wieder, Bro.
Sorry you had to hear that. So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, alright? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works.
Blinzel nie wieder.
Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid. And just
Before
try to
yes.
enjoy it this time.
Hoffentlich nichts zu Trauriges. Das möchte ich nicht.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh? Well, I get that. I like it too.
Ich will doch gar nicht blinzeln, wenn sie noch reden. Ich kämpfe schon dagegen an. Hier.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree.
So nicht zu
Covered
blinzeln.
in flowers. We'll have to keep our eyes on that one.
Es ging nicht anders.
Day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I
Ja,
guess.
war meine Schuld.
Where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere.
Hey.
Mir ein zu viel genommen.
Look at that. There's your little hand.
Benny.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. You know, it'll really be something to see how he grows. Man, the zoom on this thing is fantastic. What was that beep? Oh, it's odd. So I fear this battery isn't even working.
Oh, es ging nicht anders. Oh. Wenn man nicht blinzeln will, dann blinzelt man irgendwann.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
Wir sind der kleine Benny.
Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was I?
Richtig schön ruhig hier.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Schnell ausblinzeln.
What do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's very specific.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's
Ist der
thinking
kleine
about?
Benny-Baby.
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be. Necessarily.
You're right.
Ach, er hat's nicht erkannt. Scheiße.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand.
Oh.
Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
Mutti.
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
War das nicht?
You know, if
Yeah.
you keep working at it, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what's in your head. You'll be a real artist. Unlike your poor mom.
Oh. Arme Mutter. Ihr Stück wurde nicht angenommen.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music.
Rufen.
Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
Oh nein, ich wollte doch angucken.
Hey, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him to get attached. Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much
Nein, ich will nicht
definitely
blinzeln.
allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him. But
Eine
while
Straßenkarte.
he's here,
Ach komm, das war kein Blinzler. Der Karte auf dem Boot, wa?
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it?
Alles hier wird bis
Amazing
jetzt
what a
traurig.
difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
Und halt.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
Ach komm, ich hab gar nicht geblinzelt.
she was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which
Cheaper than having movies.
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Boah, das ist schwer.
Well, just remember to put on sunscreen.
Sind beides tolle Urlaubsziele. Ach, fuck, man. Boah. Irgendwas Trauriges passiert doch gleich.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean,
I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Sure, but you know,
Manchmal springt er von sich weiter.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Hilf doch mal.
don't worry, I already did.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Gibt's dann hier Kartoffelbrei, Erbsen, Möhren und Hack. Hier.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will
So, yeah.
literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are...
Mal kurz. Neu kalibrieren. Der kennt mich jetzt so viel nicht. Einige noch nicht erkannt. Erstmal so. Doch.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think
That's
he was
a-
pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
Du siehst sie jetzt nicht.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose, if you made a work of genius. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that?
Oh.
I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
Um. Und was Böses. Wir bewegen uns, versuchen nicht zu blinzeln. Nicht weiter.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Noch der 7. Januar.
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E.
Wir sind wohl schon ein bisschen älter jetzt.
You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Ich komm's doch gar nicht verkehrt, Alter. Wie alt sind wir?
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, Mel. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Hey, Mutti. Sehe.
Ernie, buddy.
Das Cat, nein.
Ernie!
Ernie ist weg.
Ernie, we need you!
God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried.
Warum ist die Mutter so abgrundtief gemein?
So
Die überhaupt
you're
nicht
saying it's a
leiden.
coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
I thought I was.
Uh-huh. And that was based on...
Pee-hole distance.
Say that one more time, sweetie.
Pee-hole distance from the butt. If it's further away...
I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it.
Ernie ist ein Weibchen.
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it. Are you able to pick up the new book?
Wie alt sind wir denn jetzt? Wir können ja nicht so jung sein, wenn wir eben das auf dem Klavier gespielt haben. Wegen Dinos. Oh.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex, but just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Jetzt mal 5 Jahre später, wie das der Kader schon sagte.
Okay. 2 brackets on each side. 2 screws on each bracket.
The quiz said find the zero, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
Die Pokale sind da, sieht aus wie so ein Watchtower am Flughafen.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right. My house. You have 5 minutes to get down or I'll drive it back with you up there.
Not my house. Not.
Ein Gemüse anbauen. Was ist los, Chloe?
Fall back, you fool. I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Chloe, not play inside.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking to you.
Komm, Chloe. Ich bin zu schnell geblinzelt.
Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Chloe!
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But, try to take a photo of me running into my house.
Nein! Ma.
Hey, everyone! Betty's about to play for us.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of
Hätte man auch ein bisschen Druck gemacht.
prodigy.
used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Very cool.
But no one really knows what it means.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
Wir sind in derselben Klasse, was für ein Zufall. Bitte denkt an, dass wir uns in der Schule nicht kennen. Rede nicht mit mir. Niemals. Alles liebe Chloe.
I want
Wow.
each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space.
Wer sich seiner Vergangenheit nicht erinnert, ist dazu verdammt, sie zu wiederholen.
The next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yes, of course. So, those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I'd prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If we
Nice
do
gesagt.
not keep an accurate account of the past, we are destined to embarrass ourselves in all sorts of...
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though.
Konsole.
I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets
Manchesters.
that crap.
Ein neuer Herausforderer erscheint. Endlich sind deine Lieblingscontests auf der Playscape kampfbereit. Begib dich mit Marcy und ihren 4 traurigen Brüdern auf die Suche nach ihrer verschollenen Perlmutter. Mann! So.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys have become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Ui.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's very...
Oh, come on!
It's called a magnet school.
Mach gleich die Steuerung aus.
It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with.
Mutti, ich möchte keine Musikschule mehr.
Some incredible places.
Erinnerung überspringe ich aber
So what
jetzt.
do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of. So, I understand you...
Ach.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not
Wie alt bin ich? 5?
So no pressure. I just want you to try.
Kein Stress?
And we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when
Ja,
I
wie
was
viel verlangt die von
I wouldn't be
uns?
working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
Au.
What was that? Was that the piece?
Ja.
What
going on with you these days? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to be. Oh my God, Benny!
30 Tage. Remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Ja. Möchte nicht.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
Aber. Ich verpasst habe.
Oh my God. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
Das wird Chloe.
So listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Let him talk to her.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Man,
Maybe
did I just
am
cause a
little
fight
checked out,
with your
but
parents?
I actually
Oh.
think
I'm
the fact
sorry,
that they're
dude,
checked out means
but
that
you
we'll
should
see
also
help for
cherish
the ocean
these
here a little
moments.
bit.
My mom and dad used to fight, and I would always hate it, but now I actually miss it a lot. Anyway, so basically across the board, crustacean types perform well against mollusk types. So we got to be leaning on lobster a lot more in these reef battles. Then, once we get to the trench, we'll be facing what they call craniate types, so chondric types will be what we need. But we haven't even...
Echt?
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's
Hey,
got...
Mr. Kid.
That's the head of a crocodile, fur of a lion. See,
Lieber seltsamer
in the body of a
Nachbarsjunge.
hippopotamus.
Heute Nacht, wenn mein Papa schläft, schleiche ich aus dem Haus und übernachte am Strand. Wenn du mitkommen möchtest, zeichne mir ein Bild von Herrn Isaac mit Verstopfung. Und das Liebe das seltsame Nachbarsmädchen.
Sort of like me with your weekly quizzes. So I am not
Ew,
quite sure
why is
why
he
I
so
don't hear more
scarcitating?
frantic scribbling right
Okay,
now.
I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
Mach ich.
Slightly worried about having him change schools.
Ein Tag?
Since he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, well, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard, Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this is no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Genug trainiert. Auf
Lights
5.
out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Kann sie nicht leiden.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
So, bevor wir da rangehen, kleine Pause. Ich muss meine Augen ausruhen. Kämpfe gegen die Blinzeleffekte an. Ich glaube, die Story geht jetzt langsam los. Wenn es euch gefallen, lasst gerne ein Like da. Dann sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal bei Before Your Eyes. Ich glaube, es könnte eine gute Geschichte erzählen. So jetzt schon. Auf hingedeutet. Auch die kleinen Dinge, auch die negativen Dinge sind gut. Ich könnte mir vorstellen, dass einer der Elternteile bald nicht mehr so da ist wie jetzt. Ich meine, die streiten, wir streiten. Mutter verlangt ganz schön viel hier von uns. Mal schauen, was das hinführt. Bis dann.